This story is a gentle reminder for anyone who feels weighed down by the doubts and discouragements of others. It illustrates the profound impact that our perception and belief can have on our success. To truly appreciate its message, I encourage you to follow the story through to the end. The lessons within touch on hope, resilience, and the strength we find when we choose to believe in ourselves. Once upon a time in a beautiful forest, there was a group of frogs living in a vast pond. The pond was a place of joy and tranquility, surrounded by lush greenery and filled with clear, sparkling water. One sunny day, the frogs decided to embark on an adventure through the woods, eager to explore the wonders beyond their familiar home. As they hopped along, enjoying the vibrant sights and sounds of the forest, two of the frogs suddenly fell into a deep pit. The pit was hidden beneath a thick layer of leaves, and it caught them completely by surprise. The other frogs, alarmed by the cries of their fallen friends, quickly gathered around the edge of the pit. They peered down and saw how deep and dark it was. Fear and worry spread among them, and they began to lose hope. "This pit is too deep. You can't come out of it," they yelled, their voices filled with despair. "Just give up." The two frogs in the pit, however, were determined not to surrender to their fate. Ignoring the discouraging shouts from above, they began to jump as high as they could, trying to reach the top of the pit. Their hearts pounded with exertion, but they refused to give up. Despite their efforts, the frogs outside the pit continued to shout at them, insisting that their struggle was futile. "Stop wasting your energy. You can't escape. Just accept it," they cried. One of the frogs, worn out and disheartened by the constant negativity, eventually lost hope. He gave one final feeble jump before collapsing in exhaustion, succumbing to the belief that escape was impossible. The other frog, however, persisted. He kept jumping, each leap fueled by a fierce determination to survive. The crowd of frogs above continued to yell, urging him to stop. But this frog was different. He could not clearly hear their words. Instead, he saw their gestures and interpreted them as encouragement. Believing that his friends were cheering him on, he pushed himself harder, each jump higher than the last. After several strenuous attempts, he gathered all his strength and made one mighty leap. He grasped the edge of the pit and pulled himself out, gasping for breath. When he finally stood among his companions, the other frogs were astonished. "Did you even hear what we were saying?" they asked in surprise. The frog, still catching his breath, explained, "I couldn't hear your words clearly because of the distance. But I saw your gestures and thought you were encouraging me to keep trying. Your encouragement gave me the strength to continue and ultimately succeed." This story holds a powerful lesson. In our own lives, as we strive towards our goals, we often encounter two types of voices from those around us: those that encourage us and those that discourage us. Unfortunately, discouraging words tend to be more common. When we pursue our ambitions, people may criticize and try to divert us from our path. The impact of these words on our actions and beliefs is significant. If we focus on encouraging words and motivation, we can continue to move forward, bolstered by the support we perceive. However, if we pay too much attention to negative feedback and criticism, we might stop progressing and give up. The choice of what to listen to is crucial. This story beautifully illustrates this principle. One frog, influenced by discouraging words, gave up and did not survive. The other frog, who mistakenly thought that the cries from above were cheers of encouragement, found the motivation to keep trying until he succeeded. This demonstrates the power of our beliefs. When we believe in our capabilities, we act with confidence and can overcome challenges. On the other hand, if we doubt our abilities, we might fail, even if we are capable. Therefore, it is important to focus on our goals, believe in our capabilities, and ignore the negativity that can deter us. This approach helps us find the strength to push through challenges and achieve what might seem impossible to others.